This is a big deal. The bullish bull flag pattern is finally about to pull through, and we've seen an exact replica in 2018. Currently, we are looking at Bitcoin, but what we are going to analyze is Ripple, XRP, and exactly what is going to happen in the next few days. In addition, we will add a nice price prediction to that, so make sure you stay tuned until the end of the video, as well as hit that like button, subscribe because we are trying to hit 10,000 subscribers, and let's jump right into it. This is a big deal. XRP just pulled a decent recovery, currently at 63.6, and we do see it going all the way back to the 65 cents, then on route to 70 cents. But what's quite frankly hilarious is how we've called everything. Everything till now has been the same as it was in the 2018 bull run. If you don't remember the 2018 bull run, this is one of the best bull runs to exist, and is constantly used in the analysis between 2020's bull run and it. And if we were to look at which phase we are actually in, we are, I'd like to say, right here. We've just began the pump that had really caused a consolidation. And so you have this little pump, people start to gain trust once more in the crypto market, people start to buy in. It's still going to dip a bit, but overall you're going to have a consolidated, stable, period. And people are going to predict a big outbreak because there is going to be the death cross pattern. In this case, it's going to be a pattern where it could either crash significantly or pump to the moon. And after that long of a consolidation and a previous crash that happened in the last death cross, right here, the last death cross was a big downer for crypto in people's view. And so over this time period, this is what happened in 2018. Everybody started to sell off, thinking there's going to be a big death cross, and it didn't happen. And guess what happened instead? A full major bull run pump. People started to buy in about halfway into the pump when people were getting out, and it still went up until the very peak when you started getting all of these big investors. These are like big institutional investors, and this is why there's random red candles, random red lines, because the big investors started to sell off. And as soon as it hit the peak, people were still buying, believing it's a bull run, and boom, it just collapsed, and it went basically, down all the gains that it had gained. So anybody that had bought in at the peak or around the peak really ended up losing loads of their cash. And so this is where we are. We just about started getting this pump, and if I quickly zoom in just to show you guys what I mean, we just began. Alright guys, so we did get the pump. Now what happens? So now we're supposed to expect a consolidation. We're going to have that pump, then we're going to have really a minor dip, and then we're going to start to consolidate. And this is when people are going to start to believe what something called the death cross pattern. This is where you have two options. Either this crypto is going to pump or it's going to dump. And after so much trust being lost in the crypto market due to these previous two pumps, a lot of people are going to choose the easiest one out, and that is to sell. A few days later, they're going to notice that it skyrockets. And when they see that, this is when a lot of them are going to get in at the highs. So they're going to get in at very high levels, and then right when they get in, give them another day or two, and boom, it's going to collapse. And if you guys don't know why this is going to happen, once again, we do have to refer to the chart back there. You had the pump, everybody bought in, boom, the collapse. And who was able to win? The people that bought at the bottom and sold at the top. The public has shown us that they incentivize selling at the bottom and buying at the top. And this is through panic. They like to spread FUD all around, telling people that it's going to crash, telling people like the market's going to collapse, when in reality, the charts prove different. We are looking at it right now, and all of the extensions are showing the same thing over and over again. That it's not going to collapse, and that everything is en route to success. And we only say this because we're referring to 2018 as a really mile mark. We did also see that every single time something big happens at the 0.618 extension, that something big comes out of it. Now, that being said, there isn't really too much to talk to in terms of charts. Everything is just on path to what we discussed in the previous video and the video after that. And I don't want to be repeating myself, so if you want to watch exactly the highs, the lows, everything, it is in the previous videos. We've literally discussed it, showed you guys the charts and all of that. Throwing it my quick price prediction, I'm going to say you're going to rise about, 90%. And this is because the pump right here was about a 90% pump. And if again, I'll quickly do this for you. 96% is the pump that we got. 96%. So I believe we are going to pump around 96%, around that. And if we do that calculation, 96% brings us back to that 110 mark. So around that, give or take, somewhere around that. But this is good because once again, this is the route we're taking. So it's going to hit that $1, 110 mark. We're going to pull in a consolidation probably around the 108. And then after that, we'll start to see it pump significantly more. And everybody's already going to be out. So you're just going to get a sudden pump spike. Boom, it's just going to spike up. Whoever's in is going to be able to take advantage of that. If you're not in, then you really miss the opportunity because it's going to be real quick, probably a day, 2 days, then it's going to pull in a collapse. And it's really just going to crash from here. You're going to see a lot of people lose money in this market. And the reason to this is because articles, like I'm about to show you, prepare for a bear 40% collapse. Look at this. Ripple to return to $1. Okay, I guess that's true. 48% plunge. XRP has more room to fall. 23% descend. So all of these articles, and trust me, this is the bare minimum. I didn't show you guys all the recent ones that show you 80% collapses, complete bear markets. This is what they pull, and this is what they put out to us retail investors. You're not going to see many people like me actually go through the analysis and discuss why and how and the numbers. But the reality is that XRP is looking good. It is on a bull chart. It's having all the bull flags. There's a bunch of signs. The charts are replicating 2018 charts. All of this just proves to us that there is significant opportunity in XRP. So what I'm going to say is prepare for a return to $1 in the next, few days, maybe a week or so. It really depends if external factors take into play and how long they take into play. But expect a return to $1 in the very near future. And then it's going to consolidate. So it is in that phase right now, the pump and consolidate phase. Get ready for that. So don't worry about it if it does show you guys, because it's going to happen. Don't worry. Don't panic. This is exactly what we've talked about. This is exactly what I've been talking about, the consolidation period. And then get ready for, a crazy time, because it's going to pump and we're all going to be able to hopefully take our gains and profit. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Please hit that subscribe button because we are trying to go onto route to 10K. And if we can get everybody to go ahead and hit that sub button. I think 75% of people watching are not subscribed. So hit that subscribe button, like the video as well. And just let me know your thoughts down below on the price chart. Are you planning to hold? Are you planning to sell? Are you planning to buy the dip? Let me know all of that in the comment section below. I'm going to be reading every single comment, as well as go ahead and follow me on Twitter, Crypto Geek News. I'm constantly posting on there. Look at that, guys. We literally called everything. When you call everything in the market on a video and it happens, boom. Yeah, I'm not flexing, but I'm just saying, guys, get prepared. I'm excited, and you guys should be excited as well. Follow me on Twitter because I am constantly posting on here. Like, I've been posting everything I post. All of these, we are going to drive a massive demand, and this is Brad Garlinghouse saying it. Look at this world bridge currency, boom, all of that stuff. So follow me, guys, on Twitter for all of the latest news, and give it a shot. Follow me on Instagram as well, using the social media links below. Alright, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Get ready for a bull run, and peace.